and welcome to Sherlock Holmes. This shit again. We have tried recording this section 2 times.
This is the third time.
This is the third time.
There will be consequences if it crashes again.
I don't think the computer is prepared for the consequences of it crashing again. Okay, yeah, so welcome back. It's Mots and Mantis. I'm tired. I barely got any sleep, and the computer keeps crashing.
No, go back.
No, go back.
Look at
Okay.
the ground.
Oh, right. Yes.
We're gonna have to pretend that we...
No.
Not working now.
No, not working. Nope.
You open, like, concentration? Will that, like...
Nope. You see, guys, there's a bunch of cigarettes on the ground, and there's a cigarette in there.
Maybe we have to find out. Maybe we have to look
so
further.
So they keep these refugees under a bridge like proverbial trolls. No wonder the people outside are so disturbed.
And we have to try and recreate all of the experience that we had going through this the first time.
Who the hell are you?
How
did you get in here?
Mr. Ronald Harlow let me in, sir. I'm Sherlock Holmes, a surveyor of refugee affairs with City Hall. You're Inspector Tewkesbury, I presume?
A surveyor? What does that even mean?
In short, I've been sent to conduct an extensive report on the incident for the Colonial Office, and to assess all the damage inflicted on state property.
Got it. Another paperworm sent to count money and get food for archive mold. Go on, look around, but don't make yourself too at home. As if I didn't have enough problems before you appeared.
Could you first tell me what happened here?
What happened? People from the bridge above the camp heard a woman screaming and saw a mass of refugees attacking a man. Clearly not a refugee. When the camp guards came by, the man was floating in the sewage canal with a knife in his chest. Bam. A murder. Big news for Cordona.
I'm sure. Thank you, Inspector.
Alright, okay. So we probably just need to talk to him to get that cigarette thing.
Likely.
That's completely fair. So let's go and talk to him about these things.
And none of the refugees were harmed?
One fellow was cut. He's lying over there near their kitchen. He's in a bad way.
You mentioned a woman screaming who attracted the bypassers on the bridge. Was she harmed?
No, she's all right, but perhaps the whole debacle started because of her. She started wailing and the refugees stood up for the girl.
And where is this young woman now?
Back there in the shacks, same as the rest of the refugees. She's being questioned by my men, but she's just some refugee girl. Can't understand much English.
Did you learn anything about the dead man?
The fellow looks like a thug. I've had dozens like him fished out of the sea over the past 20 years. Ever since these refugees arrived, there have been people on Cordona with bad blood in them. My best bet is that this thug had something against them too.
And no clue as to his identity?
He had some items on his body, but nothing to indicate who he was or where he was from.
I think I should catalogue his possessions in my records.
Go on. They're on the table near the body.
Do you have any suspects yet?
You're joking, right? I've got a whole camp full of suspects. And if you ask me, this bloke had it coming. Better bury him and forget about the whole thing. And now there's a crowd gathered at the camp, and my superiors say we must thoroughly interrogate the refugees. At least those who can understand any English.
Do you believe that your superiors wish to get rid of the refugees?
I think that both our superiors would rather keep the story quiet. Since that's an unaffordable luxury now, they're looking how to protect their public image. That's why I have to waste my time waiting for my people to turn every stone and befriend every refugee.
Okay.
Alright, well, hang on, let's get the cigarettes. But,
Here we go again. Number of hours on Cordona before stumbling upon another dead body. 0.
John is absolutely right.
Yep.
Boy, there's a lot of dead people dropping, lately. Cigarettes? Give me your cigarette secrets.
We might have to find these cigarettes in here. Spoilers, there's some cigarettes in here.
These are pretty cool. They're like little,
They actually
crime
put like
scene
the little
numbers.
Clearly a
little
left
placards
handprint
down.
here.
I like that a lot.
A furrow in the ground. A blood trail leading to or from the canal. Someone bled profusely here. A fresh crack, as if the crate was hit recently.
To give you an idea, the first time it crashed, we were in, like, we were in that tunnel up ahead. The second time it crashed, we were doing the reconstruction.
Yeah, it sucks.
Malpal, soaked with salt water.
Now maybe the other cigarettes will let us do the thing.
£1,000. A fair sum, especially considering British currency isn't very common in Cordona. A simple leather sheath. Perfect for a dirk.
Now, how many of you know what a dirk is? It's okay if you don't.
Yeah.
It's a type of, like, military knife.
Yes.
This is a dirk.
A steel dirk. Sharp. A common accessory among sailors and soldiers. I'd say the blade penetrated upward, however the wound is too messy to be certain. An interesting tattoo. Does it mean something?
I have no idea if that's a tattoo that exists, like a symbol that exists in real life, or if that's like a fantasy symbol, so to speak.
Yeah.
Coal dust under the nails. I don't see much coal around here.
Suspicious.
Last one was the shoe.
Right.
Heavy boots, with one sole far more worn than the other. This man was limping, John. A violent
Shit.
death. This man, limping. Coal dust. I think we're onto something here, John.
I think
Do
we're
not
on
walk
to
into
something.
that place just yet.
We're on to something. It's pretty obvious.
Yes.
Even if we hadn't replayed this like the 3 times now, pretty obvious. There
Still-
is a clue here.
Still no.
It's driving me nuts. Okay. Maybe. Okay. We'll just get all the others in the camp and do that one last.
Yeah. We can assure you there is a clue there.
Yes.
Police boots. Always happy to trample evidence. A man's footprint. A heavy boot with a worn-out sole.
I don't think there's anything back here.
Not yet.
We will be
We'll have to
using
come
this
back
area.
here
Yeah.
later.
You'll find out what we mean by that in a minute. Here we are.
Oh, carnelian agate beads, a traditional African adornment. The blood sprayed off the blade after the strike. It might have been used as an improvised weapon.
There's another thing about it.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Wait.
No hint of blood or impact.
Why am I clicking that button? I'm tired, guys. I'm so sorry.
Mott's is very tired.
Mm-hmm. Very tired, Moth.
The cut is deep, potentially serious if not treated immediately. He is in shock, feverish and dehydrated.
Sherry, you know first aid. Surely you have a duty to help this man. You can't leave him to certain death.
Absolutely agree, John.
Yes.
And luckily, I have never done this before and definitely don't know how to, help this man at all. Wait, I have to switch to the thingy.
Yes.
How do I switch? There, thank you. Okay.
Concentrate, Sherry.
Concentrate!
Just wash. Better than nothing to bandage the wound.
Gimme. Mine. Now, if I could only find some sort of a herb, that would be very good for treating infections. Oh no, what's this?
I can use this to stop the infection from spreading.
Excellent.
No. Good. Do not go further into that
Tunnel of Doom.
tunnel because it caused the game to lag like crazy.
Yup.
I'll use it to create a solution. I've collected all the ingredients, now to prepare the first aid solution.
Okay.
Okay.
So, 1 second. No.
Casebook.
Casebook. Chemical analysis.
Now, will it be the same chemical? Yep, it's the exact same one.
Okay. Okay, and then
4.
4, and that needs to be that one.
Yes. You'll never find it be this quick again.
No.
We can assure you.
No, never again. It's always gonna be like, oh, I wonder. Great math.
Okay, now we should be able to go check on the guy.
Oh, you're right. Fuck.
There's another,
There's footprints, yeah.
yeah.
Here you go, dude.
Thank
Feel
you.
better.
This should make you feel better, my friend. Now remain lying down and drink as much water as you can.
Well done, Sherry. At least he won't die from the infection.
Yeah. You get better, dude. Okay, there's a footprint or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone was dragged against their will.
It's probably a refugee
You know
because they're
what? I'd
barefoot.
like to understand.
What?
How did our dead man end up inside the camp in the first place?
Okay. That's the question.
why. Okay. Well, I totally don't know the answer to this question. I definitely
We're just
have been
gonna
trying
go
to get-
do for a quick trot to the other side of the camp for no reason,
Yeah.
John.
No reason at all. It's fucking cigarettes.
A single Malpal butt.
Usually when someone says,
Roadman cigarettes. A brand highly regarded by law enforcement officers. So there wasn't any sophisticated infiltration plan. The good old police just let the man into the camp. Now we have everything we need to get the full picture of what happened at the camp.
okay, I wanted to say that the phrase that cigarettes will kill you doesn't typically mean that you will end up in a situation with a knife stuck in your chest, but we can't necessarily rule out that the cigarettes weren't directly resulting in the man's death.
I suppose we don't for sure know. I made this joke before on a previous recording, but like, seriously, Sherlock, no one's gonna need that bridge.
Nope,
Not at all.
not a person.
I think it's best to start from here.
Yeah.
We didn't get far enough to solve this one yet, so there's the Sparta kick, which is kind of a favorite of mine. You can see the
Yes.
body is floating in the river down there. So it's between that and that he fled there. Also, still knife in him.
Someone tried to stop him.
Yeah, but he was panicking. He was fleeing. We're gonna go Sparta kick. But I think it honestly might be the fleeing.
Motz is partial to Sparta kick.
I
but,
think Sparta kick is funny as fuck, but unlikely. So this one's also fun. Another kick. Someone trying to stop him from escaping. And he's got the knife, and clearly the dirk when he fell on his own sword with this one, if this is true. If this is the case. And then there's he was stabbed.
Yeah, alternatively, someone got a hold of the dirk and shanked him with his own knife.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty understandable response given that,
Yeah.
the other evidence.
Completely understandable, yeah. So here's all the footprints. I see the knife getting dropped here, but he's looking at it, so maybe he might go reaching for it.
That's one option.
He's fleeing
Alternatively,
with
him
the
running.
knife. That's
Which
not a
does
bad
fit
one.
better with the footprints. They don't really seem to have a scuffle.
Yeah, it seems to be more of a fleeing sort of situation. Someone's ready to go. Alright, looks like a woman is scared, crying, or going to fight someone with her fisticuffs.
So this is where the beads are.
Yes! Okay, the beads are here. Okay, that makes sense. He shoves a woman with
Yeah.
beads. That makes more sense to me.
I definitely think it's
Yes,
the...
the second one, I think.
Yeah.
I think this is okay, so it's likely this character. He has the branch.
Yeah.
He's got the knife. He cut him.
Yeah.
Here's the woman. She was being dragged. That makes sense. I really think this was against her will.
He
Yeah.
definitely was pulling her.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, here's the drag mark. So he grabs her, she screams.
Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt it's this one.
They definitely didn't walk out peacefully.
Okay, let's see if our Sparta kick theory is correct. I kind of don't think it is, but
You're not even trying, Sherry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Concentrate.
Hang on, I know what the answer is. It's not Sparta kick. So
It's sadly much more mundane.
it's
than-
much more mundane. It's he grabbed her and dragged her. The refugees spring into action. This one with like a branch. He pulls a knife on this guy and
and
cuts
stabs him.
Yeah.
Because the branch didn't have any blood or indicator of an impact.
Exactly.
So he never got hit.
Exactly. While like trying to pull her, like she manages to get away from him, and her beads break. Like, you know, of course the refugees are coming to help. They're chasing this guy.
They're coming to beat this man to death.
One of them, I'm pretty sure this is true. One of them just tries to kick like the baskets because they have like an impact on them.
Yeah.
And he trips on his own knife, stabbing himself, and then runs straight into the sewage canal. I'm 90% sure. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it. Yep.
So, we have a thug who came to take a refugee woman with him. She resisted, but he dragged her by force. One of the refugees stood in his way, armed with a stick, yet he could do nothing against a cutthroat with a blade. The man didn't anticipate that the other refugees would intervene and stand against him. In the confusion, the woman managed to break free. The thug took fright and fled. He was stopped by the falling crates. He stumbled and fell, piercing his chest with his own blade. However, the wound didn't cause instant death. He managed to stand, but still bleeding, he lost his balance on the bridge and fell. Before all of this, the man had freely entered the camp through the main entrance. The police admitted him after they had a short smoke together.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. In our man's case, it's the same sword.
Okay, so we should be able to then, I assume, tell somebody this. Them.
Hey
Probably
guys.
them.
You still here?
I have a fun fact.
Oh, so we can now talk to them about the different evidence.
Okay, let's talk.
Inspector, I believe I can aid your investigation. I know who the dead man is and what really happened.
You do? Well, good for you. But I'm afraid I'm not the one you need to share your findings with. Speak to Mr. Harlow here. He's the one responsible for settling things in the camp.
You don't even care to listen?
Oh, I do care. And maybe even more than I need to. But I'm only here today to lock the place up, question witnesses, and file the facts. It's sad, but coming up with conclusions is not among my tasks here. You fellows at City Hall do that. Anyway, speak to the supervisor. I'll just stand by and listen to what you have to say.
Okay.
Okay, that
Mr. Harlow, your refugees didn't murder anyone.
turns
What?
slightly to the side.
Tell me what you've learned.
All right, listen carefully. This might solve one problem for you, but will create a few more.
Oh, well, that's a great start.
The man came to the camp intending to kidnap one of your refugees, a woman. What he didn't expect was that the refugees would stand up to protect the woman. A brawl had broken out. In the chaos of it, the man stumbled over those crates and fell on his own blade.
How do you know he fell on his own blade?
The wound in his chest was inflicted from an unusual angle. It was not an offensive stab, shall we say. The refugees didn't touch him. And judging by the blood at the scene, the intruder managed to raise himself but was unable to walk very far. He ultimately fell into the canal.
But how did he sneak into the camp? Why didn't the police see him?
And this is where your new problems emerge, Mr. Harlow.
What do you mean?
You're not a dull-witted man. You know what I mean. There is no feasible way to get into the camp without the police guards knowing of it.
The pile of mess I had to sort out has just become bigger, but somehow that doesn't surprise me. Anyway, I thank you for your help, Mr. Holmes. I'll take it from here. Meanwhile, I'll make sure the police aren't detaining the refugees any longer. You can go back in and look for your witness.
Thanks,
Do you
dude.
think one small clerk can make any difference in this place?
Who knows, John? Just one ill-fitting cog could make the whole machine crumble.
Okay. Now they're not being detained, we should be able to ask around.
You're right.
We're looking for a woman with lost beads.
You may be a set dressing character. I can't. There's nothing on.
Yeah, I don't think it's her.
Oh wait, am I doing the wrong thing? Is that how you? Oh wait, yeah. I need the other guy. Lady. Lady.
Here we go.
Lady.
We gotta talk to someone about this.
Thrill seeker.
Let's try asking someone.
Yeah. Hey.
You're the one who tended to our man's wounds. I thank you greatly. The police didn't allow us to help him.
The police will leave you alone now. I've proven to them that the man who came into the camp died due to his own foolishness.
Thank you for standing up for us. But nobody would help us without a reason. You're here because you want something.
Yes, I do. I need to speak with the girl drawn here.
The dead man came for her too. He wanted to take the girl away, but we won't allow her to be hurt again. What do you want from Nayla?
Nayla. She was hurt some time ago. I'm here to find the people who did this and bring them to justice. And to find them, I need Nayla's help. Will you let me speak to her?
Justice. There's no justice on this land. But you helped us, so maybe your words are not empty. You can speak to Nayla, if she wants it. But I will be watching you.
Hello, Nayla? My name is Sherlock. I know someone hurt you. I am here to help. I'm trying to find the people involved and bring them to justice. Please. There is a photograph, and I'm sorry, it is terrible, but I simply must ask. Where did this happen? What can you tell me about these people?
I don't blame her.
Sherlock.
Just take
Nayla,
that.
I'm sorry. I'm not very good at this.
You come here for me, but you are rude and cruel and condescending. A cross. The man had this cross. Now go away. Leave us be. I do not need another white man's help.
That's fair.
Fair, very fair.
Oh, glad that wasn't me.
Oh,
Not
shut
my
up.
best work, John. By a long shot. Nayla doesn't want us meddling. I'm starting to wonder what this all achieves.
But she helped you anyway. Now we know that maniac's face and the cross he wore, we can still catch him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We got a mind palace to do.
We do.
Terrible events are behind that canvas, Sherry.
Hey, let's get that mind palace sword before it freaks out on us.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
Let's see.
no. Oh,
I knew it was one or the other on that.
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay.
A henchman, not merely a thief.
Okay, okay.
Okay, so he was working for somebody.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Probably a high-ranking official.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we go to the casebook. Now we got some stuff. There's a new talking point.
Okay, yeah. We should talk to someone about this tattoo. And we need to look this up at something.
Probably,
City Hall.
probably City Hall.
Yeah.
Oh. Can we ask them about the tattoo? do you
That's what I'm
think?
thinking.
I owe you a lot, Mr. Holmes.
You still here?
Can I just ask you one question? Super fast. I know you don't want to, you know.
The intruder has a most peculiar tattoo on his neck, 2 lines and a point. Do you know anything about it?
You really want to know, kid? Why? You want to play a policeman or something?
I'm sure you have it in your records, so it won't hurt if I have it in mine.
In my records, it's just a tattoo, as it should be in yours. Ah, to hell with you. Suit yourself as to what you're going to do with it. Off the record, though, such tattoos are often connected to a man named Mr. Niccolo Bernadotti.
Bernadotti, you say?
A respectable businessman in Scaladio. His company imports goods and wines, and smuggles everything that can be smuggled between the colonies and the mainland. His people can be identified by an obscure tattoo, just like the one over there our friend has. But these are all merely rumors, you see. If Mr. Bernadotti was a criminal, he'd be in prison now. Or hanged, right?
I love that the inspector here is just like, he's a respectable gentleman. He's very much a legit businessman. If he was a criminal, he'd be dead, right?
He's
Wink, 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 wink.
He's just looking at you like, I can't say things. I hope you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Okay, and that's another person to look up at the archive. Probably.
Most certainly.
Remarkably, it's only been 30 minutes.
Really?
It's a little less, actually.
Only
29.
30 minutes.
Part of me is kind of just like, want to stop now before it crashes again.
You four just like, fuck you guys for even trying. Okay, let's go to City Hall.
That's down.
That's City
It's like straight down from where we were.
City Hall.
Like literally straight down.
Like City Hall.
We probably could have walked there.
I don't care. City Hall.
And watching the, because of how many times it's crashed, I have Task Manager open and the other screen to keep an eye on it. Watching that CPU and memory sticking somewhere between the 50s and 70s.
Oh dear. Well, now we're away from the place that keeps crashing, so maybe it'll be fine now.
Yeah, I think there's just so much stuff going on there that it was having a heart attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to start with? You want to go with looking for the person that was
Yeah, this is what I'm going
British
for.
high-ranking official? Okay. Official? Ah.
Thomas Norton, born in 1840 in London. Graduated from the University of Oxford in 1864. In 1869, started working at the Home Office as a secretary. In 1875, took position as a military commissioner in India. Honored by the Queen herself in the Order of the Bath in 1877. March 1st, 1878, was appointed as the British envoy in Cordona with his own cabinet and city hall.
Ooh, boy.
Wonderful.
Oh. Okay, so he's a businessman in Scaldeo? Oh. Yeah, if we can yeah. Established 1873 by Nicola Bernardotti. Main office, southeastern Scaldeo, Bazaar Road, near the crossing with Roman Road. Bernardotti Company Limited, I think.
Limited, I believe.
LTD. Ships goods between African British colonies and the rest of the United Kingdom, including Cordona. Imported products include food, wine, coffee, everyday goods, and more. Founder of the company is Mr. Niccolo Bernardotti, born in Sicily, Italy. Well, not Sicilia,
Correct.
Italy.
You got it.
Mr. Bernardotti moved to London as a 39-year-old businessman. Later the same year, he moved his base of operations to Cordona. In his words, to be closer to the colonies he has business in. Since Mr. Bernardotti's arrival in Cordona in 1873, he has become a notable patron of the arts, of course, and an investor in Cordona's social well-being. Amongst his latest contributions is purchasing of new equipment for the police station, and aiding the governor, and bringing an airship called Led Zeppelin across from Germany. I don't know if there was an actual Zeppelin called the Led Zeppelin, or if this is just a very elaborate band reference put in by Frogwares.
I'd have to look it up, but that is it's very funny either way.
Well, we've lost John, but
It's weird, the sound was there except John's dialogue. Odd.
yeah, that is weird.
I'll be right here.
John's back
I
now.
heard him that time.
John was just whispering to us. You hear it? Okay.
Hang on.
So who are we to ask about Thomas Norton?
Wasn't there a lady we talked to when we came in? Hey.
This
I'm
lady?
curious, how did my
Oh,
prop
yeah.
recruit you? I doubt you're a field agent. I imagine you work with intelligence.
That's correct. Your brother noticed me when I tracked down a spy at the archives. That's how our cooperation began. And
Oh.
you? Did Mycroft force you into this?
Not at all. We simply have a mutual interest in someone. Or something.
Of course. A fruitful and willing collaboration, I'm sure.
Well, I'm his younger brother. I have to accept the consequences of being a close relative of an official figure.
I suppose in a way we are colleagues, Mr. Holmes.
In the remotest way possible, Miss Oni.
Okay, I guess we can't talk to her about... Wait, hang on. We need to...
Have you found anything helpful?
Nope.
Okay.
Talk to that guy by the stairs.
Stair fellow. Oh,
Nope.
Stair fellow.
Okay,
No.
can't talk to him.
Man.
It has to be someone we can open a conversation with.
Yeah. Well, that's true. I don't know anyone yet. We haven't really talked to many people at City Hall.
No.
Former singer?
I suppose it's possible that maybe we need to talk to the clerk back at the refugee camp.
Maybe. Scaldeo Bazaar Road near the crossing with Roman Road.
Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
Bazaar Road, right here. We're looking.
Roman.
Where's Roman?
There's Roman.
Oh, okay, so...
Okay, and we could just sort of hang a right.
Yeah, should we go there, or should we hang up where the bridge is again and talk to the one guy?
The
bridge is closer.
So let's hang a left then.
Pardon me! Whew. Okay, I thought I was gonna collide with her. I just say that turn is kind of tricky right there.
Yeah.
If we hadn't done this a bunch of times, I probably wouldn't.
Oh.
No, sir. Now the rules for coming in have become much more stringent. So,
No.
reap the benefits.
Interesting.
Well, I guess we have our answer on that one.
I guess we do. So I'll have to find someone else to talk to about Thomas Norton.
Well, let's go talk to, what's his face, and, or at least get there.
Yeah. Hopefully there will be a fast travel spot nearby.
Hopefully, but it's not too far away. Pardon me, ma'am, with the umbrella while it's not raining. Could be a fancy parasol, though. How? Oh, yeah, we're getting there, okay.
Yeah, let's keep going straight.
I wasn't sure if, like...
Oh, a bookshelf.
Neat. I like bookshops.
Okay, so it should be,
I think I found it.
Yeah, I think we might have found him.
It seems they're not expecting guests.
Let me in!
I won't wait for an invitation, John.
Yeah, exactly my thoughts entirely.
I mean, it is also nighttime, to be perfectly fair, John. Oh, we probably shouldn't break in with 5 minutes left in the video.
Probably not.
Anything that looks like it might be a fast travel spot nearby?
There's lots of carriages, but I can start running around and see if I can get a fast travel spot so we don't have to run so much.
Like, this is like right next to a bridge, so...
Am I walking on the bridge? Hey everyone, excusez-moi. Cannon!
Open the map.
Look at that lighthouse.
Yeah, it's a cool lighthouse.
I like that. That's cool. Hey, there's one right there.
It's equidistant between 2 different fast travel points.
Yeah, we could fast travel right here. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
That's not a huge deal. Let me into your main office.
Let's before we stop, let's check out what that dark gray building, like, what, northeast of that bookshop is.
Sure. I don't see why not.
We got a couple of minutes left. Might as well discover another landmark.
Church of St.
Peter.
What
neat.
Beautiful striations.
I'm sure we'll probably be coming back here at some point.
Likely. You usually don't just, like, give something a name if it's not something that will be brought back up at some point.
Yeah. Well, should we stop here?
We should stop here. Next time, we're breaking in.
I love that there's just a guy standing directly next to the building.
Yeah, there
That's
is.
totally not going to see us breaking into the building.
Definitely not. He's taking his smoke break. He doesn't have time to, like, care about us trying to break into the building. Rattling at the door, screaming, "Let me in!" Anyway, I had fun, despite being very tired and very done with the system crashing.
Yes.
We hope you had fun too.
Yes. And we will see you next time, hopefully with no more repeated crashes.
Yes, yeah. So, see ya.
See ya.